and welcome to Admiral Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147. Firstly, Happy New Year to everybody. So happy 2022. It's announcement of new shop items today. However, you may notice that these are items that have been in the shop before. It's January. We had a week, or pretty much a week, where the shop was closed. I'd say we had a week off, but I don't think we did. We had many things going on in the background, but we did have a week where we closed the shop. We have had a revamp, and there are a couple of things that are on sale, and they are on sale to the point of they're discontinued. And yeah, once they're gone, they're gone. But there are other things out there there are other new things always coming. So first off is of course the 2022 planner. We are now into 2022. This one does start from January, but this planner is on sale if you do want to get yourself a nice planner for the new year, which is gonna be better. It's always gonna be better. So the planner is on sale if you want to grab yourself one of those. Also, we have decided to discontinue the full page DMC numbers. These are the ones where you do need to cut them out yourself. They're on a full sticker sheet, and then you can use a trimmer or a pair of scissors to cut them out and put them on your spare storage. We will still be doing the pre-cut DMC, so these are the ones that are already cut for you, and you just peel them off and stick them on. They will stay. It's just the full page that we are going to discontinue, but these are a bargain. So if you're thinking of sorting out your spare storage, which I will be doing in the month of January, then grab yourself a bargain with those while they last. So they are the two that are being cleared out. We have reduced the prices on a couple of items in the shop. We have reduced, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, there's been a couple of price adjustments with, you know, some of the extra pages for the books that we do. We have reduced the to-do list book a little bit. We have reduced the card stock, so we have been able to source a deal in relation to the card stock for your spare storage, so that has had a permanent reduce, so you won't see a sale price. It's not on sale, it's a permanent price reduction. Has been done on that. I think there is two things that we have had to increase the price a little bit, one of them being the trays, mainly due to things like electric and manufacturing costs. But we've tried to very much limit what we've increased. We've probably decreased more than we've increased, I think. But yeah, we've had a little mini revamp, and of course we have new items. Now normally with new items I will put this video up, I will let you know that they're going to be released next week, and you can sign up, you know, to be notified, because there's limited editions included. For the month of January, we have decided that there are no limited editions for the month of January. It's the month where your payday has to stretch from getting an early one in December to often have to wait until the end of January. We don't want people to feel as though, you know, they have to buy now. So all these items that I'm going to share with you now are in stock items. So they will be available for when it suits your budget. So the first couple, we do have a couple of little extras for the diamond painting logbook. These don't come in the actual logbook, but these can be purchased if they suit your needs. Now they're requests. So the first one, it may say my spares, which others do as well, but this is a request for some blank boxes for people to be able to put spares in. So we've got a title, so if you want to title them rhinestones, for example, and write rhinestone codes, if you want to put them as the quad cubes or something, you can basically add what you want to this. Or you could use this table for something completely different. Oh, that's the wrong way around. That goes there. That goes there. That goes at the back there. There we go. Let's try and put it the right way around. So we do have some of these. So they're available. In fact, I've got a feeling that that should be there. And then that other one should be on the back. But we will note down exactly how many sides you get. But basically that's been a request. So we've got some blank spares tables. You do get a front cover. Of course, you can choose whether to use that front cover or not. So that was one request. Another request was for something for recording heaven and earth design projects. Many of us are doing a heaven and earth design list. So this just includes a title bar. So you can choose whether to name that the painting that you're going to do or not. It has all the DMC numbers list, and it does have some space here if you do need to put in, for example, if your heaven and earth design maybe uses the number 1 and you're going to actually convert it to another number because they're not available in the diamonds, you can do that. But it gives you a chance to do a little checklist or a little column note of how many you need for each. There's a few different ways you could use it. So you could just mark, you know, whether you have it. You could highlight the ones that you need, the ones that you need to purchase, whatever. And then we do have a notes page on the back so that you can also put any details, you know, one's marked in yellow, I already have. One's marked in pink, I need to buy. All that sort of stuff. So it's quite a small little one. You could have multiples. You could take away the front cover if you wanted, and then put a second set behind it so that all your heaven and earth designs stay together if you have a few different projects on the go. But we wanted that as an extra. It was a very much requested extra. So they're the 2 extras that we've got for the logbook if people want them specifically. Then we have a new journal type. So these things happen because people in the household want them. So our youngest, Catherine, wanted a book journal for the new year. She very much loves her books. She very much loves being organised. So we created a book journal, and we've brought it to you guys as well. So in the book journal, you do get a bookmark with a Dr. Seuss quote. We then have what can be used for a key. We've left the title of the top blank. There's quite a few different names that people use for this key, but it can be used to highlight genres. It can be used, you know, with different coloured highlighters for authors, maybe, you know, there's loads of different things. So there is a sheet for a key if that is something that you like to use within your book journal. There's a page for that. Then we have my library. So this is where you can note down whether you want to do all the books that you've got completely. Maybe you're doing all your books that you've not read. There's a few different ways of doing it. But you can pop in your title, your author, and you can give the book a rating once you've read it. So you can see at a glance what your favourites are. So we've got quite a few pages for library, because as you can imagine, you may have a few. Then we have what's called to be read. So this is where you can set yourself goals of what to read for the year, for the month, for the, you know, near future. We have given you a title at the top. So for example, my youngest is actually doing this for the year, so she could put 2022 at the top and do the title and the authors that she wants to read, tick them, star them, whatever, once she's done. But we do recognise that some people like to do this as a monthly thing, so we have included 12 pages of this. So it can either do you for 12 years or it can be used for 12 months, and you can put one per month depending on how much of a reader you are. Then we have summary. So we have a notebook page here. I know my daughter is planning on putting a picture of the front cover of the book on here, and then she's planning on keeping most of the stuff in here. So she wants to see a picture of a book cover and then the book. But I know some people will have a lot more necessarily to say about a book. So you can put a picture on here as big or as small as you want, or not include one at all and have it all writing. But then we've got a title. So we put the title of the book, we've got author, genre, length, publisher, and when it was published. You can choose whether it's a paperback, hardback, ebook, or audiobook. Then you've got the book summary. So this might be something that's written by the author themselves, or it might be your summary of the story. For the reading, we've got the date you started, the date you finished, your favourite chapter, your favourite character, and a rating, which you can always transfer to your library. And then we've got space for some general comments, and then of course you can always continue, depending on how much you have to say. So there's lots and lots of pages of those. I think there's about 20 in there, for pages for you to debrief on your book once it's been finished. And then we have the wish list. Any avid book reader quite often has a wish list. So we've just got a space for you to put the title, author, and then bought. You can either choose to put the date in there, or you can put a tick, depending on which suits you. And I'm hoping that this will become my daughter's wish list by the end of the year. She often gets lots and lots of books for Christmas, so no doubt she'll be able to take that page out and pass it to me. As with all of our books, the pages are removable, so you can take, if I get hold of it, you can take all of these out, you can move them, and you can put them back in just by quite simply pushing down. So if you don't like the order that the sections are in, they can be moved. If you want to add more pages, apart from the key and the bookmark, all these sections will be available separately. So if, for example, library, we give you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We give you like 10 single-sided pages. There's about 25, I think, on each side. Might be 24, roughly. There's a lot of space for books. You may find that you have even more books. You may want to title them and put just do it by author. If you tend to follow a few authors, you might want separate pages for different authors. You might want separate pages for different genres. A bit like I've done with my diamond painting logbook. You can always buy another set of these. So you can buy another set of the library. And then, for example, you just don't include the front cover and you continue with the rest of the pages. Same with the to be read. If you want to top it up over the years or the months, you can do that. You can add more summary pages if you read a lot, and you can add more wish list pages if you dream of having enough to fill a town library. All those extras will be available. As with all of our books as well, the extras or these sections, you can buy them punched or not punched. So punched, you'll be able to pop them straight into your book. Not punched, you'll be able to put them into maybe your own style of binding that you tend to use. And you can always mix and match some of them. So maybe you decide that you want to purchase yourself a planner, but you just want to have yourself a to be read list, maybe. You could always purchase that insert and put it into the planner. You can mix and match. Same with your to-do list. You could make up your own little to-do list and put books to be read in your to-do list. Options galore to keep you all busy. So that is another new item. And then the final new item, which has been long awaited, is the Zesty Trays. So we're not bringing out a limited edition colour this month we are bringing out the Zesty Tray as a stock item. So to compare, this is the Admiral Zest Tray and this is a Zesty Tray. So it is only slightly smaller, though it is preferred by some. I tend to flip a bit between the two. So I often use this Zesty Tray if I don't, oh, I've got a little bit of string on that one. If I don't need many of the colour, I'll use the Zesty Tray, and if I'm doing a big bulk of colour, I'll use the Admiral Zest Tray. But they were very popular when we brought out the limited edition colours in October in this new size. So this is going to be an in-stock item. We do have a fair amount of these printed and ready to go, but we don't know, because they're going to be an in-stock item, we don't know how many of you are going to purchase or wait. You have the option for either. As I say, we're not trying to tighten any purse strings in January. But if we do find, there is a note there, if we do find that we sell all the ones that we have, then it may just go into a little bit of a delay before they're shipped, and we'll just keep printing and getting the orders out. But we'll keep you as updated as we can, especially in the listing. So it will declare that there may be up to a couple of weeks delay on the shipping of the Zesty Trays. That is just to cover, because of course we sleep, orders come in while we sleep. If we do find that we're getting to the point that we're not likely to get them out within a couple of weeks, we'll update the listing to advise people that it's going to be a bit longer. So just keep an eye on that if and when you decide to order. And once the initial storm has gone, of course, they will be just like the Admiral Zest Trays. We're now at the point now where they just, you know, they're ordered and they just get shipped. We have some on the shelf. Saying that, we have some of these on the shelf for now. But yeah, that is the new items for the month of January. We have many exciting plans throughout the whole of 2022. We do appreciate every single one of you that supports, whether that be purchasing from the shop or whether that just be from watching videos. If you do have any questions on these items, do please let us know. And yeah, we have a few discounted items, of course, just we need the space. Yeah, so we have a few discontinued items to help us to bring all of the new goodies to you all. We decided as well, rather than delay the launch of the new items and have the likes of the wait list up, because these are all going to be in stock items anyway, not including the ones that are discontinued, but they've been available for quite a while. All the new items, I say, are in stock items. They're not a limited edition. So therefore, there was no reason to delay the shop launch. There's no reason to sign up because there's no delay. They're available. So we've hit go on the shop. But yeah, have an amazing 2022. Do stay tuned for all the new videos that will be coming through this next week. And I wish you all well, and thank you so much for joining me, and I'll speak to you all again soon.